Hey everyone, this is David with Richter Scale Studios. In my last video, I did that video response for Dave the Bartenders for aftermarket companies that make parts for 40K models. I did Cromlech and Secret Weapon Miniatures, and he's doing a contest for Anvil Industries. Well, in my last video, I mentioned about some orks that I've been doing. And this is simple assault on Black Reach Orks, which I just sliced all their arms and their hands and did repositioning. And I believe it adds a lot more character to them. Let's give you one for instance. Here's a guy. I repositioned his arm pointing up, cut his wrist, so it looks like he's firing in the air. Also, I cut his choppa wrist, so it looked like he's shooting in the air and swinging at someone's neck at the same time. The assault on Black Reach Orks are nice, but they're kind of static in their poses. And just that little simple thing, I think, adds so much to it. Obviously, you see my bases. I pre-base mine before I prime them, so it's all one shot. I'm finally getting a new vacuum chamber or vacuum pump for my chamber, so I can start making my own bases and just have those ready to go and have these guys pinned on those. Let's see some other ones that are kind of interesting. Like, here's this guy. He's aiming right for your head with his slugga, and his choppa is going to split you in half. And this is simple cuts. There, I might have, you have to be careful sometimes. I was using a saw, I believe, a lot of times. You lose some of the, you might lose some of the shape of it. So I had to green stuff some cracks. I use this model glue or the weld. The plastic weld, so I didn't have to pin anything. They're super solid. I've dropped these many times. Where's some other ones? Here's another guy kind of shooting from the hip and while swinging at your neck with the choppa. And there's simple conversions. Where's another one? I like this one guy too. Okay. He's got his choppa ready to go at you, and he's got his slugga aimed at you nice. He's got his head tilted. This kind of adds so much character to these guys. Like I said, the shooter boys, I couldn't do much with those. There probably someone could, or you'd really just take your imagination and do a lot of sculpting on it. I like these shooter guys. They're cool. That's the way they are. And also, remember, always drill your barrels out. I do a two-step or three-step process. I use like a scoring instrument to do the hole, then do a small drill bit, then a second one. This one, you see it's off a little bit, but not too bad. There's another guy. It's kind of cool. This guy looks like he's just shooting from the hip and swinging. Well, this was supposed to be a quick vid. Someone asked about these, and I appreciate the comment. See, this is nothing different on this side, but just that little quick of the wrist, or cut of the wrist on his choppa, and his little tilt of his head a little more. And it looks like, he's ready to cut someone in half. So this will be a little mob I'm doing. I got another eBay bits purchase. These guys right here. These are all, I'm just going through these, sanding them down a little bit. I want to repaint them. The bases were all just flocked, so I added some sand onto it and reinforced it with some more watered down PVA glue. I'm still going these. It's hard to see the mold lines on these things while they're painted, and the paint job's not too bad, but it's not what I like. And also, I got to change the base colors or the bases. But there's some cool little details that some guy did. Got a severed head. All these guys got stick bombs. These guys will be fun to paint. So I gotta find one more guy to add to this, so I'll make a big mob of 30, and then I gotta trade out some of these guys with the rockets, and I got the big shooter, so I can only take 1 per 10 or something like that. So that's it for right now, and also obviously see the terrain still in a work in progress. It's got that I have a gloss varnish on it right now. I was gonna do some washes on the tile inside the building, and it's not that far from being completed. I'm just going to take the airbrush to it and get some kind of tufts of grass on it, and I think we'll be done. Well, thank you for joining me as always. I'll I will have another video up very soon. Thanks.